approve or deny the proposal from Washington County Storage Council pertaining to the retesting of residents in the Mingo Circle planning area.
So basically, the motion would be a motion, if the board so wants, to approve a proposal for the sewage council to retest those areas, those properties, determined by Harshman CE Group to be failing. You understand that? Okay, if so, let's make that motion.
Motion to approve the proposal from Washington County Storage Council pertaining to the retesting.
Of those properties
That's where I'm changing this.
determined by Harshman CE Group to have failed.
To be a potential failure.
Be a failure.
Well, I think in that thing we have to see if they failed.
They deemed it failure.
Or deemed failure by Harshman CE Group.
Okay, pertaining to retesting of resident, of properties deemed to be failures from Harshman's
CE Group.
Does anyone wish to make that motion?
I'll make the motion.
They couldn't find any records.
So if they fail again, what are they doing?
Called the ones that had green grass.
What are you doing?
We're just trying to collect
Data.
data. This is in the Mingo Circle storage area.
I know we have a lot of ponds we make it so.
They call
There
it
was some
Mingo Circle.
documentation that
It's
it
all
was
fucking
deemed failures by our
Just
farmer
Mingo Circle.
engineer.
It drove me crazy.
But we don't have the data.
It's just to
on
gather
how-
data to see if it's accurate. That's
Possibly to supply them with sewage, sewage.
We don't know what's going on, just check, again, thing is.
It was reported to the
collect data
DEP that there were
accuracy.
certain failures, but we don't have the data.
Well,
how
that
to
seems like
collect
what's
or
coming
what.
down the line, they're gonna have to put sewers in there.
Well, it's conflicting information, we're just trying to tell what's
I
accurate.
understood, just asking.
We don't wanna stand behind information that we have no way of knowing how it was collected, no, but it was turned into the DEP if certain homes haven't been.
Was there first to that motion, correct?
That was Suzanne made the motion.
Would that be,
I'll second it.
Carl second. Any other discussion from board members? Okay,
Mr.
all in
Chairman.
favor?
Mr. Chairman,
Which one?
RC has a question.
What's the question, RC?
is that just the properties that they consider malfunction, or is it testing all 104?
Just, we're gonna start the process, just testing those that are deemed failures by Harshman CE.
Okay.
So it's, try to look at the, did we need to say, minus one year?
No, the motion's
But
fine
it's
as the way it is.
it's a starting point. It's a starting point.
Michelle.
Oh,
I
I'm
have,
sorry.
I have a question, Michelle. I was looking through, I can't remember the date of the letter, but in one of them, there was, it mentioned 45%, and then it was changed to 35%. Do you
That's what we
remember
say,
that?
conflicting information.
Yeah.
We've been trying to figure out how the data was collected, how did they deem them failures? How did they say these were failures? But they turned it into the DEP that these homes were failing. And now the DEP wants us to, act on that.
And some of the properties that, and again, RC's here, some of the properties that were deemed failures were tested later, subsequent to that, and tested not to be failures.
I understand that, but I don't understand, it said, the first, figure said 45%, and then the second figure said 35%. But I don't know, how that happened. I'll show you sometime.
Yeah, and I understand, so we were.
So, of how many though? I mean,
And
that's,
that's what we're trying to get a jump off point. Like,
yeah.
I have Peters Creek sanitary, my house was built in the 50s, I may even have infiltration, I might have cracked lines, but they're not gonna test it unless I sell my house. So if
Yeah.
Harshman didn't deem the people failures, why would we test them? But if Harshman told these people failed to the DEP, we have to react to something,
But,
but we're
but what,
trying to limit.
but what I'm asking is, do you know which specific houses
He
they
marked
said
them
failed?
when he turned, yeah.
Oh, okay,
He
all
did,
right,
he
that's
marked
what I
them
was
on a
trying to
colored map.
figure out, okay, great.
And so we don't know where the documentation of how he deemed them failure.
Okay, that's fine, I just was like, okay, well, how would you know if it's,
Yeah,
if he says
he-
35 or
He
45?
told them, he told the
percent?
DEP who the.
Okay, all right, thanks. That clears it up.
Okay, so do we vote on the motion yet or not?
And I believe the answer to your first question, real quick, is when they moved it from Annabella Haskell's farm to the Lico farm, it changed the people who were getting treatment, and that changed the number of people in that area, so that, I think that's where that came from.
That made
It
a
added more
change in
people,
the
which made the
percentage,
failures less
yeah,
of a percentage,
right,
yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay, back to business, sorry. Suzanne is, made a motion, we voted already, and then she
Voted already,
raised her
yeah.
hand, yeah. Discussion and motion to